Let's talk about some Smash for Wii U. Another match for the folks at home. It's going to be LiLPac versus ReQzee. LiLPac, he's been playing some Mac, but he's also been having the crisis as well with Mac.
Yeah, especially as a character like Mac, who's super, super polarizing. You know, you run into some characters, and like you can play your heart out, you can play great, and then you make like 2 mistakes. Sometimes even just 1 mistake, and that's all you need. They just carry you off stage, they push you off, they flick you on the nose whenever you're trying to recover, and then Mac's just like, okay, I'm done. That's it. That's all I can do.
And it sucks, too, because in the words of our very own Alpharad, the first mistake was picking Lil Mac, of course. and with that in mind, actually, we're not going to be seeing Mac. I think maybe to combat the really great edge-guarding game that a character like Pikachu has, he's deciding to opt for Marth instead.
Which I think is a good choice. Pikachu, you know, doesn't have great hitboxes. Really, really, really fast. But I feel like Pikachu playing against a Marth who's utilizing his jab well, utilizing his aerials and his space in general, it's going to be pretty challenging for Pikachu to get in on Marth.
Yeah, you know, and if there's anything that Marth and Roy are both really good at, is just getting those quick pokes. Getting those quick pokes with that disjointed hitbox, and like you mentioned, that's going to be really useful against a character like Pikachu, who has to get up close at the end of the day.
Yeah, he does have that quick attack, you know, to sort of zip into his opponent's space, but you know, the traditional way to beat quick attack is you throw out a hitbox ahead of time, and Marth has a lot of attacks that have just like pretty strong disjoint and also last a little while, so like you can just throw out a jab and then let Pikachu just fall into it.
Yeah, just let him fall into it. Speaking of throwing out attacks before in advance, I like the decision from LiLPac the last time he got the grab. He gets the down throw, ReQzee's expecting a follow-up, and LiLPac just waits and then gets the back air for that guaranteed damage.
Yeah, very nice patience on LiLPac's part.
Nice
chase.
Ooh, and now we're seeing that ReQzee, he doesn't want to fall for that situation, and that's twice now that he's gone immediately for a jump afterwards whenever that down throw happens.
Yeah, much harder to punish that sort of option out of the throw situations.
Yeah, primary downside, of course, being that he won't be having his double jump.
Yes.
So if LiLPac can catch him out of that with something like a really strong F smash, then that could very well be the end of the stock.
Yep, you do have to land eventually.
Beautiful weaving as well
nice
as the stage spike. LiLPac doing a great job of taking an incredibly disadvantaged situation for ReQzee.
A little bit too early.
Yeah, he picked up. He picked up. He's like, it's time that you learned one of the lessons that you taught me on why you shouldn't air dodge so early.
Okay, nice little string. 29% coming on the board for ReQzee. Oh, that is going to be an unsafe down air, though.
And it's nice, the walks that we're seeing from LiLPac. I love the fact that he wants to have access to all of his various ranged tools and doesn't want to just commit to something like, say, a dash. Footsie's game from both players. It's going to be ReQzee, though, getting this initial grab, and he's dipping down low, but another stage spike.
Yep, nice recovery from ReQzee, though. That is something Pikachu has going for him. His up B length is very, very far. So if he's not actually dead, more often than not, he's going to be able to make it back. Good GI from LiLPac, not getting caught by the down throw to down B.
This time ReQzee actually keeping his feet planted. Don't want to challenge too often. His tech game isn't as on point. Wow, that spot dodge.
Yeah.
Gutsy. Weak hit on the up smash will not let ReQzee take the stock like he was hoping. Down tilt will give him another shot maybe to take this here. But maybe he's just pulling the trigger a bit early on the F smashes. He might have a little bit more more to it if he just charged it a bit longer. No charge necessary there, though. Ooh. A quick turnaround F smash. Still unable to take the stock dash attack, though. And if that was a headbutt, I would have said, you know what? Was that heavy skull bash making a return?
Yeah. Kind of looked like it.
Was it about a year ago whenever we flew out ESAM here?
A little less than a year ago, but
a little less than a year ago. The timing would be close.
Close.
The timing would be close. A dash attack from ReQzee will let him take game 1. And LiLPac, it looks like he's going to be sticking with Marth more than likely, unless he's just trying to choose the stage first and then switch up his character.
I like the decision, though. Yeah, if, you know, a lot of times whenever you are picking up a new character, sometimes it's best just to go just straight that character, even if like you're not feeling them necessarily at that moment, just to get all the experience that you can get.
You gotta commit.
You gotta commit.
At the end of the day, you really have to commit. He's committing to the quick attack. Again, really good option to get in, but what we haven't seen from LiLPac yet is the adaptation. Those quick jabs that you were mentioning before to catch ReQzee as he's coming in. Marth, of course, has the disjoint to deal with the option. We just haven't seen it being applied yet by LiLPac.
Nice string by ReQzee getting some damage off the double forward air.
Ooh!
Very nice spacing, too, just outside of that get-up attack range.
Very pristine punish from ReQzee. And though he only is leading by 3%, I feel like he's had some very substantial wins.
Yes.
In the neutral game.
Okay, nice punish by LiLPac getting the turnaround grab out of shield. Not going to be able to get too much of it, though. That is one of Marth's downsides, especially at higher percents. His throws don't really lead to anything. He can kill with the up throw at relatively early percents, at around like 130-ish, whenever he's got some rage himself.
Well, he's got a lot of work to put in to get to that percent. The Frisbee and no jump.
Actually didn't get caught by the heavy last hit on that back air. Was expecting to have to tech that, which I was, expecting too, but instead slipping out. And now he's got quite a deficit to come back from. ReQzee still putting on the damage.
Wow!
Okay.
And that was like really nice from him because it was one of the first times he didn't actually drop down himself to try and get the edge guard.
Yeah, very nice versatility in his edge guarding.
It's been all about the versatility from ReQzee, but what kind of versatility do we need to see from LiLPac if he's hoping to get back into the game?
Well, first of all, he needs to end this stock, which I think that was actually an opportunity. He could have F-smashed out of shield there. He could have up-E'd out of shield. I don't know if up-E actually would have killed, but he could have hit him with something. At the very least, if it didn't end his stock, could have done more damage. Marth throws not really very damaging, only does like 5 or 6 damage each. So even just like an F-tilt would have been better, and ReQzee with the bait on the spot dodge catches that F-smash.
It comes back to something that we saw in the first stock of that last game, was about the kinds of wins that we'd be seeing. Because I look at LiLPac, and he'd be getting a lot of little wins, but ReQzee would just be getting these really big wins.
Definitely took them as far as he could have. Like the F-smash and shield is a prime example. LiLPac, that was a big critical moment in this set. If he had punished that optimally, like F-smash out of shield, down smash out of shield even, down smash coming out extremely fast, could have potentially finished the stock right then and there, and then he would have been, on track to potentially make a comeback. But instead, just grabbing him, literally throwing it away.